This video is for 7th grade, section 8.3 on the areas of circle. So last time we did circumference, radius, center, some other parts of a circle too. Well, this time we're going to be using a formula. So basically it's what we're going to use every time with circles, and it'll be something that you're going to see in high school. This is pre-geometry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk for about 30 seconds more. I'll flip the camera around. I'll do some notes, do an example that's definitely going to help you with your work. So once again, the biggest thing we need to know about today is just a circle. All circles have what's called a radius. That's like halfway across the circle. I'll show you on the notes if you forgot. We are going to have an exponent, and then we're going to have this strange symbol in math called pi. Now, I do like pi, but we're not talking about that kind of pi. We're talking about pi in math, which is 3.14. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let's flip the camera over and let's get started with our work. So as you can see on the top, it's section 8.3 in our textbook for May 4th. We're in this book, if you're wondering, this should look very familiar. Areas of circle. Okay, like I was saying before, let me zoom in. There we go. You're always going to use this formula. If you need to pause this video and write this down on a sticky or something, it's A, which is area, equals this little mushroom-looking house-looking sign is pi. R is radius. That baby 2 is called squared, or to the second power. Our math is getting a little bit harder, but if you follow the steps, it's easy. Remember, I keep saying this, I know we haven't been in school in a while, but the math doesn't get harder as you get older. It just gets longer. You just have to do more steps. Stay focused, follow the steps. You got this. Okay. Just like I said, A is area. That symbol is called pi. It always equals 3.14. It's actually 3.14159. It goes on forever, but for our purposes, it's 3.14. You are going to see this in high school geometry. R squared means you write down radius twice and you multiply it. If I'm going too fast, rewatch this video, pause it. Let me say it one more time. This symbol is pi, 3.14. R is radius, times it by itself. Radius times radius. Okay, let's look at what it looks like in real speed. Oh yeah, and then lastly, use a calculator on your phone, on your computer, on your tablet, a regular calculator. Use it. I use it, and I'm proud of it. Just use your calculator for this. Okay, if you forgot what a radius looks like, it looks like that. It's what's halfway from the center to an edge of the circle. Now, if you're really good, all the way across, like a line, all the way across that goes to the center is called a, that's right, a diameter. I'm sure you said that out loud. I don't know why I'm talking to myself. But anyway, so radius is halfway across. Okay, this is exactly what the work's going to look like in your Google Doc. So I'm going to do one. I'm going to go nice and slow. And pause this when you need help or rewatch it. Okay, it's going to give you a circle, and it's going to tell you what the R is. Our radius is 9. Okay, we're going to go back to the formula. A equals pi times R squared. Okay, step 1, R squared. What's R times R? 9 times 9. Radius times radius, if you forgot. You should have this memorized. If you don't, use a calculator. 9 times 9 is 81. Okay, you're not done. That's not the area. So when you get a circle in your Google Doc or on your worksheet or in your book, you're going to first multiply the radius by the radius. So if this would have been 20, you do 20 times 20. If this would have been 1,000, you do 1,000 times 1,000. And it's only 2 steps. Step 2 is after you get your answer, you're going to take pi. This is where you'll need your calculator. You're going to do 3.14 multiplied times 81. We got the 81 from above. I do not have this memorized. I would either have to do it long ways with my hand or quickly with my calculator. Luckily, I already did it for you. The A for area equals 254.34. As you get older, your answer might be a decimal or a fraction or a negative. No big deal. You got this. Let's summarize and then let's end the video. You're always going to use this formula. This tells you what the A is, what the pi is, what the R is. Use a calculator. Radius is from the center to an edge. If you forgot, it's halfway across. In your work, it's going to give you the R, the radius. 2 steps. Step 1 is multiply the radius times the radius. If this is 4, 4 times 4. If it's 9, 9 times 9. After you get your answer in the last step is multiply it by pi, 3.14, and that's your area. Thanks for watching.